Hey guys, this is my build guide for my cluster bomb oxidizer setup that I've been running. It's a pretty fun build. So I'll take you into some gameplay also after I go over each piece individually. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks. So I'll just start with the guns. I like the G36 variants. I also like the P416, but G36 feels real good to fire, and this is just a G36 enhanced. It had a little bit better, I think, stability and reload. I'm not sure. I have to double check on that. It has a high rate of fire, which I like. You can go a little bit slower, but the perks were good because it has, rate of fire is good, recharged. While equipped, skills deployed at full armor have 25% duration charges and ammo. It was just a perk that could benefit you. You know, it's providing something that's going to benefit me. I mean, I've seen a couple others that would work. I think my other P416 I was running had protected deploy. I'm deploying a lot of things, so increased armor is good. That will work. I still feel like there's a lot of room for optimization on my guns as far as the perks go. I was a little limited. I wanted to have something that could mesh well in PvE and PvP because I do some battlegrounds and stuff. So this close and personal, straight up PvP, and if those melee guys run up on you, it can be really good. It can be real good in a pinch. I like the double barrel personally. It felt good when I was leveling up. So I wanted something that also would synergize. I was looking for ones that would be the high enough level. Overlap is good because it's benefiting me. It seems like it's benefiting when I'm shooting my chem launcher and also deploying my grenades. Or not so much the grenades, the chem launcher I think is a separate gun or something. So either way, swapping guns back and forth, handling feels good. The shotgun's good because it melts through, it'll break through the armor points. I also have Merciless. I'm realizing this might be better for a demolitionist though. This 5% chance to proc 20% damage is pretty fun. I mean, it'll proc on your pistol or your main machine gun. So, and you can farm this I think pretty easily now. It's like I don't know the difficulty. I'd have to look it up because I was just queuing up and it dropped for me. I wasn't targeting it. There's another good shotgun though that I could recommend. I don't know if I actually have one on me though. It's the one that's from Jurassic Park. Yeah, I don't think I have one of the ones on me, but I would be using it if I had it. Okay, so then the pistol, this is actually kind of important because this pistol has this perk in rhythm. While equipped, enemy kills have a 5% chance to refresh active skill cooldowns. So you have a chance once a minute to instantly refresh all of your things. So that's definitely beneficial, and really, we're looking for that grenade refresh. The grenade is the one that struggles the most to come back on cooldown, so we want to see how low we can actually get that. We have to push our skill power really high, so we can't necessarily be sacrificing skill power for cooldown reduction. So we've really got to find it any other way we can get, because we chose to maximize the skill power. So this is a really good one to have. Some of the other ones could work. Maybe this one. Rooted. While equipped and in cover, your skill damage is increased. Skill damage increases are always good. So the armor on this face mask, this one face mask is providing quite a bit here. So it's got the set skill power for the Providence defense set. It's also got 10% skill power on Empowered, and then all that skill power. So essentially this is being used just to boost up that skill power a lot. The chest piece, I really like how Berserk feels. I think a lot of people are on the same page about that too. I've seen posted on the forums. It's definitely felt good leveling up, especially with a shotgun when you're getting rushed. It can put out some pretty good numbers. Also, this had a really high skill power roll. And, these two are ideal. Armor, crit definitely are good for us. We primarily use assault rifles, so I might actually... This set right here is changeable. This actually just had a really good roll from these other ones that brought me to this. So these were all beneficial to me, so it wasn't necessarily a bad thing to have it like that, to use this set. But it's not me particularly targeting the, the Fenris Group AB set. There might actually be, if I could get these exact stats for a different, maybe one that would line up. I don't even, let's see. No, so I don't even use Hive. Could maybe go, no, so I don't use Drone. Critical hit damage, could get another one of those guys, or the Providence set maybe, because I think that's 8% health. That would be beneficial. And then also 15% damage to elites. If I had a preference, I would have 20% bonus explosive damage or hardened for the armor. I don't like the elite damage because I feel that tunnels your sets into just PvE. I kind of want to have something I can take both PvE and PvP. Although I know that's really difficult to do to be effective. So this one, it took me a little while to find a bonus. There was a lot of blanks. And I think that this one works too, Filler Up. That has its own playstyle to it. But, Bloodlust, and again, this was, look at it, 1603 skill power. I was using this for the skill power bonus. So the DNH set, that could be anything really. This wasn't anything too negative, right? And I've got slotted skill power here. So it's just something that worked. Again, this was just for this high skill power right here. And I think you'll see that this is pretty flexible because if I'm just using things for skill power, not necessarily their sets right now, then you can swap in other things if you have high skill power on them, other sets. This backpack's been working out pretty good. It's got everything that's just going to be buffing my outgoing explosive damage.
Incoming backup request.
And all skill damage, really, because I've got 1300 skill power, 4% crit chance, 5% skill power on this Alps Summit, two-piece. Tech support. Kills by active skills grant 25% skill damage for 10 seconds. I always see this up. 20% explosive damage, grenades. Yeah, again, you could probably have some variations here. I know I've seen this one actually. Skill kills have a 25% chance to reset skill cooldowns. And I think I ultimately settled on this one because this is 100%. It's if you kill them, it's 100% it goes on you. This one, it's a roll of a dice, 1 out of 4 mob deaths, which you could probably see that chain quite conveniently, but and I don't know if there's an internal cooldown, but I'm sure you could slot. I was actually looking to test this one. Also, if you can get hardened, I didn't have hardened. Maybe this, no, so that probably wouldn't work. Yeah. So, anyways, this is what I've got slotted in here. This had a red and a yellow slot. You want to top, max out skill power with all those slots that you can. These gloves, I've been liking Clutch. It's pretty good. It seems to work well. You just aim for the head. It's going to be start refilling your bars. It's just, it's Clutch, really. It's in the name. Other than that, it had 5% skill power because of the set. And damage, I mean, I could probably re-roll. I don't know if I re-rolled or recalibrated this. Another good one, though. I don't think I have it. I couldn't use this one. I haven't really tested that bleed yet. So again, you could probably get potentially better stats. This is just 6% crit chance. I was low on crit, so I needed to have a little bit extra too. Now this one, now the set itself can change, but what I didn't want to change, what I like is calculated. Kills from cover reduce skill cooldowns by 20%. This is actually really good. And when you're going through a stronghold and it's a 30-40 minute stronghold and you're behind cover and you're outputting constant damage output from behind cover and getting kills, so you're going to be constantly reducing all your cooldowns, and this actually becomes one of the most important things you can slot for a build that's looking to supplement cooldown, just raw cooldown reduction percentage, and then have spell power or skill power in there. We need to get that cooldown reduction from somewhere, so this is pretty detrimental. And I don't know if there was anything else that could have... I can't use this. That's a good one. There may have been some other ones, but again, this has high skill power too as well, so that's what you'd want to look for. Okay, and then I'll just go back and I'll look at, the mods I've got in these. 3 extra mines, 6 extra mines, and then damage. And then my chem launcher is increased radius. The 121% really makes it big. You can start tagging people through the ceilings, through the walls. Plus 5 ammo, just because you're going to want as many charges as you can. I don't know if I have a higher one. Yeah, that's it. The skill power requirement's pretty high. I think originally when I had set out on this build, I just wanted to see how high I could push the skill power because there was these absurd requirements. Well, they seemed high. I don't want to say absurd. They just seemed high from where I was. But after a little bit, and a couple of those 10%, they don't really, it's not that big of a deal. It kind of just came with just hovering things over, and then, oh, there's a bunch of green and skill power. I'm going to set that one aside. And that was just sort of, I didn't really pay attention to it other than that as I went through and played the game and had fun just doing all the clears. So the incendiary grenade too is slotted. It's really good for survivalists. I've got the survivalist skill line all maxed. I don't know if there's too much of a priority for those. You can kind of see how those are beneficial where they are. Okay. Hey guys. I'm about to start the gameplay part of the build video.
Your goal is a collection of transcripts and notes from months of prisoner interrogations. The information is stored on a military-grade laptop, kept in the main holding area downstairs.
Challenge mode, American History Museum.
First priority is to release the prisoners to keep the True Sons busy. You'll be looking for some kind of security.
Probably would have the grenade on cooldown or back up if I killed that last person behind cover and then instigated the proc. But right now we actually have, you know, you can see the bonuses that we have up. Go ahead and toss that grenade and just AoE everything in here down. See, there is a benefit to having Berserk on there. If those guys, if anybody bum rushes you and you start taking heat, you're going to start doing more damage. So
the security terminal should be somewhere nearby. Look around.
Active terminal detected.
Sounds promising. Find it and patch Isaac in. Okay, I'm in. Now to open the cells. And the cells are open.
I messed up by laying down back there. Should have killed me. Let's see if the radius.
Firing attack.
Oh, the grenades are back up. Dead. What's up, bro? Alright. Got a little jukey battle going on back there. Get a little light on the beat.
The main holding area is downstairs. Get moving.
Huh. don't really... I mean, I have 619 ammo. I've barely used any of my bullets, clearing through all of that, which is nice. It's always good to have an efficient build when you're running through these things, I would say. Alright, guys. What are you up to in here? I don't know what that was. My grenades decided to play drunk. See some grenades.
Yeah, wing them! No!
Yellow guy's going down back there. Got grenades back already. Is there more coming? Oh! Hello. Oh, look at all those. I love, points tallied there. Right, reach the archive room. Boy, you can see through walls, buddy? No, it's there. Dead. Everybody's dead. Fire on that shit. You're on fire now. Yeah, you're burning. How did that happen? I don't know. Alright. Get some good procs. Build feels good. It's nice and efficient. Lots of bullets left. Not too much pressure. You can still die, I mean, but you just got to play smart, play it back. Get a lot of your
The hyenas are knocking out security
damage going
cameras.
out.
Pretty smart of them.
Some kind of a jungle right here. Whoa. Is that a helicopter I see? Is this Vietnam? And we have grenades back. What a good proc. You like that proc? That's pretty nice. Hey guys. Is there a room full of guys here? I don't know. Can't tell. Is there anything else?
Fuck the division!
What? One guy?
Reinforcements incoming.
Oh, that was great. Alright, they're coming from behind me, I bet. That's where the reinforcements always come from. Oh.
Mission out of DC!
got some guys. And there's a big guy back there. If they're suppressed and you shoot your chem launcher, they just stay taking the damage. So it's good strategy. Bust out your chem launcher, you know, pin them down with your gunfire, and they'll get ripped. It's pretty sweet. Whoa, buddy, what are you doing? You got a yellow guy here? All right, and he's just gonna bum rush me. He's gonna arrow. You alive? Died. Just exploded. Oh. Wow.
Damn! Agent's healed up!
Yeah, it's because you shot me, asshole.
You're in trouble now!
Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. What's up, bro? Where you at? You dead. Alright, fun stuff. Use your special ammo on those guys. Tear their armor off. Or at least it'll damage it pretty good.
Looks like you got True Sun's reinforcements headed your way.
North or south
Okay,
side?
so I think I've got enough gameplay to showcase it.
With all those gates sealed, the north exit should be
put
closer.
it all together and just put it into a concise video. You guys have any questions about the build, let me know. I plan on playing all Division 2 content, so up to the raid. I've got 2 friends I play with, so nothing too serious, but definitely a lot of fun content. I really like the game. It's a lot of fun. So hopefully you enjoyed this build guide, and thank you for watching.